Good evening. I'm really sorry for the late video. We had no network in school, so I couldn't do the recording. Now, this video is about the doubt clarification which you all had yesterday. I will just pick up one question related to your doubts and solve it. Okay? I'm not picking up any exercise, any question specific. I will just pick up one question related to your doubt and solve it. Please also ask me on that. Okay, just give me a moment.
Doubt that you all had was
The first doubt you all had is about how to write a given fraction into decimal. Now, suppose I'm given 3 plus 1 by 2, sorry, 4 by 10 plus 6 by 100. Okay, so here 3 is a whole number, these two are fractions. Or I can say this is at ones place, this is tens, and this is hundreds. REDTH. Right? So 3 will be written as it is, 4 will be written as 4, 0.4, because it's tens. How do we write tens? With one decimal place. And 6 is 100, so we write it with two decimal place. Now, you just follow the rule of addition. Or actually, if you have practiced well enough, you really don't need this part also. You just write 6, 4, and here 3. So your decimal becomes 3.46. This portion आपको करने की actually जरूरत नहीं है. You can write 3.46. By looking here, that 6 is at hundreds place, means two decimal places. 4 is at tens place, one decimal place. And 3 is a whole number, so 3 points. I will take one more example. Let's say I have got 20 plus 3 plus 1 by 10 plus 2 by 100 और 1000 ले ले थोड़ा सा ट्राई करने के लिए. Okay, so this 2 is whole numbers. These two are fractions. Yes, these are tens. T, and this is thousands. TH. Right? So 20 plus 3 is 23. This counts as a decimal. This is 1 and this is 0. Because 1 by 100, because 100th value is missing. तो उसकी जगह पे 0 आएगा and this is thousands. So 2 आएगा. बस डेसिमल के बाद में आप पैसे लगाते जाइए. जितने जीरो हैं, 3 जीरो है, 3 डेसिमल प्लेसेस. 1 जीरो है, 1 decimal place. So I hope this point is clear with you. Now the next question which you all had asked me is how to measure an angle. No, before that we go to rounding off. Okay, so rounding off decimal will be again on the whiteboard. It is 13.5 4, 13.4. आप किसी को भी नहीं चेक करना है, आपको 10th वैल्यू को चेक करना है, 10th. ठीक है. So here 4 is 10th value is 4. आपको 2 decimal places तक ही है अभी. So you need not really worry too much about it. You just look at the 10th value, which is 4, which is less than 5. And if it's less than 5, you go to the lower number. That means you go to this, you let this be as it is. So this is your 13 only. That's it. If this would have been 13.6, तो again आपको 10th value को ही check करना है. What is the 10th value? It is 6. 6 is greater than 5. Now because 6 is greater than 5, so you will jump to the next whole number and it becomes 14. As simple as that. Let me give you a little more examples. 12.26. Just look at the 10th value. It is 2. Compare it with 5, it is less than. So it remains as 12. Let's look at 12.56. Look at the 10th value. It is equal to 5. 5 is equals to 5. So we go to 13. Okay, we go to 13. As simple as that. I hope this is very clear to you. Now the next doubt that children had is how to measure and angle. So I will share the screen. Suppose I have an angle like this. You need a protractor. Please learn the spelling of protractor very clearly. You keep it here. सबसे पहले ये जो है पेंसिल, ये जो है इसको बेस लाइन कहा जाता है. ठीक है. और ये मूविंग एरो, मूविंग लाइन. तो ये ऊपर नीचे होता है एंड दिस इज द वर्टेक्स वेयर द 2 पॉइंट्स आर जॉइनिंग. अब जब आप प्रोट्रैक्टर पिक करते हैं तो आप प्रोट्रैक्टर को कहाँ चले गए? One second, sorry, I lost. So this is the base, this is the moving arm, this is the vertex. Now place the protractor का जो vertex है, जो mid point है, ये उसका mid point है. ये मैं आपको दिखा दूं. This is the midpoint of the protractor. Okay, so you take this midpoint and keep it here. Okay, and then start counting from 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and so on. One second. It is somewhere around 53 degrees. जैसे आप स्केल मेजर करते हो, आपको पता है स्केल के बीच में 10 लाइंस होती हैं, वैसे ही प्रोट्रैक्टर में 10 और 20 के बीच में 10 लाइंस होती हैं। 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, सबके बीच में 10 लाइंस होती है। तो 30 के बाद में जो पतली लाइन आती है दैट इज 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and then you can see 40. So between the two units, the major units, that is 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 10 lines are given which stands for the next tens. So here I can see it is 53 degrees. Suppose if I take one more angle, let's see again at the vertex places, it's coming to be 90 degrees. How much it is coming? It is coming to be 90 degrees. Okay, children? So this is how it works. The next doubt that you'll have is how to make an angle. So let's see how to make an angle. Of course, you need a scale, you need a pencil, you need a ruler and a nice dark sharpened pencil. सबसे पहले आप बेस बनाएंगे, बेस लाइन। इसका कितना मेजरमेंट होता है दैट रियली डजंट मैटर. हाउ लॉन्ग दिस सेगमेंट विल बी, इट रियली डजंट मैटर. Then the next part is you're going to place your D on this particular baseline. I'm sorry, मैं थोड़ा सा मुझे कम दिखता है, तो वो परफेक्टली बेसलाइन पर है कि नहीं मुझे इतने छोटे स्क्रीन पर दिख नहीं रहा है. And suppose you have to make a 90 degree. So I will place my pencil here and draw a dot exactly at 90. And then remove the protractor. Pick up your pencil and your scale. And इसका भी कोई measurement नहीं रहता है. Draw a straight line. So इसका भी कोई measurement नहीं रहता ये segment का. आप बना लीजिए and label it that it is 90 degrees. Finished. As simple. Okay. Then what doubt you all had is measuring an angle. And what is a straight angle? Somebody asked me. When I merge two 90-degree angles, I get a, ये दोनों angles को मिला के हम लोग straight angle बोलते हैं. क्या बोलते हैं? Straight angle बोलते हैं, which is 90 plus 90 is equals to 180. Okay. Now, one more thing that I'm going to show you here is ये बेस आर्म हो गया. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज द बेस एज, बेस आर्म. अब ये जो दूसरा आर्म है ये मूवेबल है. ये जो दूसरा आर्म है ये मूवेबल है. यहाँ से यहाँ इसको मूव किया जा सकता है. तो okay, so you can see it can be moved. If it is straight, it is perpendicular 90 degree. When it moves towards the other arm, it is becoming smaller. The distance between the two arms is decreasing. That means it's becoming acute angle. When it's moving outwards, that means it's going beyond 90 degree. It's becoming obtuse. That is more than 90. And it's straight, it's perpendicular, it's 90. So I hope you all have understood these concepts. These are the doubts that you all had asked me, and I hope that I have helped you to resolve these. Children, do watch this video. If any doubt, you can still get in touch with me.